My name is Allison Jarvis, and this is my BookTube Newbie Tag. I've always wanted to do YouTube. It looks like so much fun. I love making videos, I love sharing things that I love with an audience, and I love the idea of being self-employed. I want to wear my sweatpants to work, gosh darn it. For a while, I've just been uploading a lot of really random things, kind of imitating the other YouTubers that I look up to, but I have no clue what I'm doing. And then I discovered BookTube, and what a perfect combination of books and video, the two things that I love. So yeah, here I am. Next question. I mean, I don't know. I'm new at this, so let me test the waters first before I go crazy. I'm hoping that, someday soon this can actually be like a running thing, like this will be my job, I hope. I have watched a lot of booktubers and they kind of all do the same thing. They review books, they rant about books, they do book hauls, and that's about it. I'm going to do all of those things, but maybe a little bit more. I'll do some book-related crafts if I'm feeling crafty. Maybe some bookish games. What I thought would be really cool is if I could get some writers on the channel, like bring them in for an interview or something like that. I'll bring some friends onto this channel, when I actually have friends. Just to spice things up a little bit. Because it kind of gets a little boring watching the same person talk for a really long time, doesn't it? We'll be a big booktube family. And also maybe I'll throw in some writing tips. I am a writing major after all. So I guess, I don't know, that'll make it a booktube and an author-tube channel? I don't know, can you call it author-tube if you're not an author yet? Keyword is yet. I am a very introverted person. I'm bad at the art of conversation, but I love to read books, and I really want to talk about those books. But most of the time, the people around me haven't read the book, and they just think I'm crazy. Plus, I am always jumping at the chance to recommend a new book to other people. I have nothing to read. I can fix that. I'm excited to have a place where I can share my thoughts and opinions and introduce people to new books that they probably haven't heard of before, and all from the comfort of my cute little dorm room. Motorcycles! I hate them. I'm excited to learn more about the business aspect of it. I am just now figuring out how affiliate marketing works. It's a little bit more complicated than I thought it was, just a little bit. I'm a child. I'm learning as I go. I am also excited to see where this channel takes me. If I continue with this for a really long time, what kind of following am I gonna start? What kind of community is gonna grow from this? I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Same reason I like watching movies or a play or listening to a song. I love stories. I just eat them up. I love discovering new characters, watching them go through changes, teach us lessons and entertain us. I love the fact that books can give us experience without actually giving us experience, if that makes any sense. I don't get out very much. So by sharing our stories, our experiences with others, it gives us that knowledge of oh, so that's what it feels like to literally get stabbed in the back. That's good to know. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Books teach us empathy, which therefore make us all better humans. It's magic, I'm telling you. That, and sometimes I'll take fictional characters over real people. Sometimes. Only sometimes. Elementary school, Magic Treehouse, anybody else? Little Jack and Annie, Frog Creek, Pennsylvania. Throwback. Another book I have a very vivid memory of reading as a kid. This was maybe 3rd grade. The Secret Garden. I remember I was super young and I brought that book home from the library and my mom was like, that's a little lengthier than the books that you're used to. And I was like, well, how long do you think it would take me to read it? And my mom's like, I don't know, a month. I was like, a month. I had just graduated from Dr. Seuss and had moved on to Magic Treehouse, but I read it. That was kind of like the first novel-length book I had ever read as a kid. That was kind of the point where books weren't really as important to me. They were just kind of a thing that existed in our lives, something teachers forced us to read. And then, you know, Harry Potter came along. I don't need to go into that sappy love at first sight story. You all know how that goes. What's your favorite part about BookTube? What's the hardest part about BookTube? How long did it take you to get this far? What's your favorite place to buy books? Do you go to bookstores or do you order online? What would you say is the best camera equipment? What is your favorite book right now? What's your favorite genre? Favorite food? Favorite celebrity? Favorite toothpaste? Where do you live? What's your social security number? What is the most efficient way to hide a body? I'm asking for a friend. I honestly think the biggest challenge is just gonna be uploading content regularly. I am a busy college student after all, so I'm not gonna have like a weekly schedule or anything like that. That's kind of impossible right now. I'm hoping by the time that I graduate, this will be like an up and running business and I will have the time to actually only focus on this. But for right now, I'm just gonna upload whenever I have free time, which is not often. So, you might wanna ring the bell. Ring the little notification bell. Yeah, that bell. The one next to the subscribe button. So you can know when I upload. Yeah, go click it. Go click it. Yeah, go click that. In my room, in the library, outside, at the beach, in the car, on the bus, on a plane, in the middle of class, football games, concerts, while I'm driving, while I'm mowing the lawn, while I'm crossing the street, weddings, funerals. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be filming. This is so cliche of my generation, but I'm so drawn to young adult books. Preferably fantasy, sci-fi, all that stuff. I want the robots and the dragons. Robot dragons. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that on this channel. I'll try to branch out. I'll read some different books, add some variety to the content. I'm not really a big fan of romance novels. I'll read one occasionally if someone tells me it's really good. Also, children's books. I'm such a sucker for children's books. You're gonna bet I'll be reviewing children's books on this channel. I don't know what it is, they're just so adorable and great. They're really calming to read before I go to bed. If I'm emotionally invested in a book, I'm not gonna be able to read it before I go to sleep. Because I don't have all these emotions rattling around inside me and I won't be able to go to sleep, and it's not good. I can't go to sleep if somebody close to me just died very violently. Reading a good kid's book is just a nice way to end the day. Especially if your day's been a lot, which happens often. That's all the questions that the BookTube Newbie Tag gave me, but I still want to talk about stuff because I'm a chatty bitch. Again, my uploading schedule is going to be very random because I have college to deal with, school, clubs, homework, Netflix, not to mention a book I'm trying to write. I'll talk about that later. So when will I upload a video? Whenever I feel like it. Ooh, let's talk about the name of the channel. I named the channel Chapter 0. I wanted to name the channel something kind of like edgy, because all the other BookTube channels I see, they have names like Books and Stuff, The Book Place, Magical Reading Owl Kingdom. If there actually was a BookTube channel called Magical Reading Owl Kingdom, I would subscribe to that shit so fast. So I picked Chapter 0 because it's edgy, it sounds kind of sci-fi-ish, it's cool. Also because I wanted to talk about writing as well as reading on this channel, so I thought I would try to implement that into the title as well. So I came up with Chapter 0 because it kind of like, it reminds you that like, anyone's gotta start somewhere. Anyone can be a writer. Every story starts from nothing. Aren't I poetic? What else is there to talk about? I think that's it. So the next video I will be uploading will be a review of this sucker. It is called Zeros by 3 authors. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later. Also, I did not plan the title to be matching with the channel's name. That was just pure coincidence. So if you want to know what this book is about, then ring the notification bell so you can find out when I upload. But I have to read the book first. Look, I'm almost done. See? That's how much I have left. See? I'm almost done. And if you're any of my close friends or all of my relatives, you're probably already subscribed to my personal channel. If you're new, however, I have another YouTube channel you can go check out. That's the channel where I really don't know what I'm doing. I do skits, short films, crafts, I talk about my life. If you like that stuff, you can go subscribe. I'll put a link in the description. Okay, I think that's about it. Thank y'all for watching my video. I worked really hard on it. I'll see y'all in my next video. Goodbye.